From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And on the hill here today, Sandy Alcantara. What do we need to know here?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And a foul ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. And a quick out, number one. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That misses off the outside edge. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Fights it off. He'll see another.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield. Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And now Xavier Edwards trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand grab over to first, and it beats him. What a play. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Connor Norby, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That's too low. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The pitch. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. Next pitch is outside. 2 out, space is empty. A flip to the pitcher covering. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman, number 33, Nathaniel Lowe.
Let's go, Sandy.
That's outside. That's ball 1. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Here's Josh Bell.
Bell.
Swinging a ground ball. Slinging it to first in time.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. That one off the mark. 1-0. That one pushed to the left and foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And that misses off the outside edge. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ruiz digs in now. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
This one in the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt. Garcia up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Ground ball left side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Mission accomplished
Batting
there as he
the
picks
third
up the
baseman,
RBI to give him the
Jose
lead. Not much to this one
Tena.
other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Ruiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Inside just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride.
Bride.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Wood flashes the leather on the running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an
Batting
outfielder.
fifth,
Got to put it
the first
into
baseman,
his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Matt Mervis at the plate and takes high there. That's in there. And the count even at 1.
1 ball, 1
Man,
strike.
91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that's in the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This one in the air. Tena under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Dane Myers.
Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. First pitch just misses. That's a slider for a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
Batting
Timing on the swing was
designated
good.
hitter,
Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So man aboard, Davison De Los Santos getting ready to hit. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. Did not go. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Runner on the go. Late swing, fouled off. Upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Derek Hill in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now snap throw to first, and he's back safely. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One out's off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for Miami, Derek Hill. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Man at second. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way inside. And it's filled up. Nick Fortes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Jacob Young. Alcantara back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That one the other way. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in, because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. That's a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or low.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now it's going to be Dylan Cruz on the ground to short. A dive. He's got it. The throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding. And how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Back-to-back singles. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
So bases loaded with one away. Nathaniel Lowe now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Bases loaded, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Popped in the air, left field, squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
The catcher, Nick Fortes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Digging in, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Let's go, Marlins!
And it's caught for the out.
Third baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Connor Norby. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that drops in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
This to third. Over to Lowe. 2 gone.
Good slider inside right there. Batter
The right
fighting
fielder,
to get
number
there. Just
7,
rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Sanchez.
And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. There's a strike. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the slider just misses. Jonah Bride in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, out of the 4th, and now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Bell, 32 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. He beats the throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Go ahead run on base, and now it's Luis Garcia. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Mervis toss the second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. RBI single his last time up. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nationals go quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Miami, ready to go. Bottom 4. And now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
1 out, base is empty.
All right, Miami.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
And that's way high. The count now 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, now nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. Just missed. Hit in the air, right field. Cruz grabs it on the run. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now up for Washington, Jose Tena. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Whips it across. 1 away here in the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Yeah, the batter now, Jacob Young, doubled his first time up. Ball 1 there. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 5, C.J. Abrams.
So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Two outs. Out to short. Edwards on the run. Throw to first.
Yeah.
Nicely done for the out. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom five. Davison De Los Santos. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They have yet to draw a walk, and that's a stat that can go both ways. Credit the pitcher or question the offense's approach. But either way, 0 free passes in this one, and that's making it tough to get anything going.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses, and that's ball 2. And a good eye there.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Headed towards the corner. Nice grab on the run. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So up next, Derek Hill. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Doubled in his first AB. Just missed. In there at the knees, and a count 1-1. That one fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. Alcantara back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Line drive. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. James Wood, the next to hit. Up the middle, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-1.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Marlins,
on now, Andrew Nardi.
number 43.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed
Andrew
reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter
Nardi.
coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Step off, throw to first. Wood dives back in safely. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
That's away. No, he's
Safe at second, and that was not close. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Josh Bell at the plate now. 1 for 2. Slider misses outside. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's outside. And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, 1 now. And that is out of play. Oh, and 2 now. Outside. Outside low. And the count is even 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And now it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. On the ground to the left, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
The third baseman, number 8, Jose Tena.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena. And a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering upstairs. And a slider misses down and away.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez sizes this one up, and that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Marlins 1. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Derek Law up and loosening in the pen. Ferrer, the power lefty, up as well. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. And that one is inside.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And a big swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Ball one, no strikes. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jonah Bride digs in now. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Fly ball center field. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. One left for Miami, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ronnie Enriquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jacob Young getting ready to hit.
The center fielder, Jacob Young.
And that one clips the corner.
No ball, one strike.
Enriquez, a righty that throws with power. He features a changeup, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now here is C.J. Abrams. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball two. Miami's bullpen with some action. Seth Martinez appears to be getting loose. Veneziano, the lefty, warming up as well.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Here's a 3-0. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the
right fielder,
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
One gone, runner at first. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Inside move to second. Oh, the throw is over his head. Man at second. Outside, and it's 1-2. Abrams, the runner at second with one away. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
gone now.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a three-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very different.
That's a hit. Abrams around third. The throw in, but it's offline.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Two outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Bounce to the right. Mervis tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Derek Law.
Derek Law.
And at the plate for
Lead
Miami,
for the
Matt
Marlins,
Mervis.
the first baseman.
The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
First pitch just misses. And that one cutting but missing down low. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Okay.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Young. One up, one down.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Slider for a strike. The Fish trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
Way high.
2 strike.
And there's ball
That's
4.
high. Ball 4. Take it back.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on
Now
the call
batting,
when pitches
the
near the top
designated
of the
hitter,
strike zone.
Man at first with 1 gone.
Santos.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. That just misses. 1-0.
1 ball. No strike.
And
No,
another
that's a
ball. Man at first, 1 away. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Right through there for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Cruz snags it for the second out. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Derek Law will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Jose
Washington.
A. Ferrer gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Jose Ferrer.
And now the center
Up
fielder,
next for
Derek
the
Hill.
Marlins, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Grounds one to short. Abrams. They get the force. Inning over. Marlins leave one. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Marlins.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
59.
Anthony Veneziano.
Anthony Veneziano.
And here's the
Leading off
DH
for
for
the
Washington,
Nationals, the
Josh
designated
Bell.
hitter, Josh
Well, both sides
Bell.
equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
One strike. Ball. 1-1.
In the air on the infield, Mervis makes the grab, one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice
batter,
ride
number 2,
up in the zone right
second
there.
baseman,
Hitter
Luis
looked like he was on it, but I think
Garcia.
that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Not
One ball,
even
one
close
strike.
there. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
He was all
Now
over
back,
that one.
the
That's
catcher,
about as
Tabers.
textbook as it gets. Got his stride and
Luis.
load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now K-Bert Ruiz. And a swing and a miss there. Garcia leads off first with one away. And now the count is even.
1-1.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Takes it in for the out.
The third baseman, number 8, Jose Tena.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Tena, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Two outs. And that one misses up and in. Ball one.
That's a ball.
There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball 3. 3-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Nationals leave one, but they lead it 4-1. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
High fly ball out to left field. Wood under it. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xavier.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Just missed.
Outside.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Shortened to bunt and missed it. 1-2. That's down and in. In the air, right field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 1, Connor.
So up next,
Norby.
Connor Norby. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
The right fielder, number 7.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
The Nats leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And takes low for ball 1.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. And they'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. Through 8 full. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins 1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Now
Seth Martinez.
Number 61, Seth Martinez.
Up now for Washington, Jacob Young.
This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Movement in the bullpen, Declan Cronin. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Nationals, the shortstop.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 3 in this one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Next offering, he's in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. That misses, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And there's a ball.
That's the ball.
Outside corner, there's a strike. This one popped up. Edwards brings it in for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jorge Lopez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Mervis stands in now and watches strike 1. Chop to the right side. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Marlins down to their final out. And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Nationals trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
Two balls, one strike.
Soft contact in the air, makes the catch, ball game, and the Nationals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.